Well, hello. They call me Drewski McGillicuddy. They call me Drewski McGillicuddy. Mind you, I don't call myself Drewski McGillicuddy. Actually, that's not true. I'm the one that started calling myself Drewski McGillicuddy in the beginning of all my videos. But we're not here to talk about that. Now, who's they, you're wondering? They are some mysterious folk that pay me a little bit of scratch to do what I do best. And unfortunately for you, what I do best is make terrible YouTube videos. So prepare yourself. It's fucking Drewski motherfucking McGillicuddy's motherfucking 31 movie motherfucking review. Hey y'all motherfuckers, it's motherfucking cocksucking Drewski motherfucking McGillicuddy, and we're here to talk about a motherfucking movie from fucking 2000 motherfucking 16. That's fucking Rob Zombie's motherfucking cocksucking 31, bitches. You're about to get fucked in all your holes. Okay, that's enough of that shit. I mean, I know I say the F word an exorbitant amount of times. Is that the right word? Exorbitant? Exuberant amount of times. But fuck, man. I mean, this honestly would be a masterpiece if somebody would just write the script for him. I mean, you could have a couple fucks here and there. I mean, Trailer Park Boys does it. They do like 90 fucks an episode. And I love that, but like some of the shit that comes out of some of these fucking people's mouths, especially like our opening. Oh, hold on. What am I talking about? The movie opens up with these characters, and I hear a lot of people say that these are like uninteresting characters, and that movie doesn't give you enough time to give a shit about them, which that's kind of true. But even though they don't develop them, there is a scene towards the beginning with the black guy, when one of his friends, like the two black guys are probably my favorite characters, even though they don't get much screen time, but you just get a feel that, you know, I don't know. But when the one guy dies and the other guy's all broken up about it, it's, you know, it's not bad. But just the fucking dialogue, like, the one black girl and the old crypt keeper looking lady, and, Sideburns, whatever Sideburns' his name, that looks like a young Sid Haig, his girlfriend. They're all sitting on this couch talking about pussy this and pussy that. It's like, what the fuck is the point of any of this? Like, are you just trying to get your point across that these are some low-life, white trash, fucking redneck hillbillies that, you know, just, psh, like, I would give a shit less if they died, which I kind of did, but, you know, it only bothered me slightly. And honestly, I'm a fan of House of a Thousand Corpses and The Devil's Rejects, okay? I didn't like House of a Thousand Corpses the first time I saw it. I don't know why. There was just something, maybe it was the white trash and like over the top, just going out of your way to be offensive. It's like, you don't have to go out of your way to be offensive. I mean, it's one thing to be offensive, but to go out of your way, like the fact that they got a little midget Hitler walking around, which, you know, I thought he was the most terrifying of all of the clowns, aside from Doomhead. But we'll talk about Doomhead in a second. But yeah, was it Shithead was his name? I'm already afraid of midgets to begin with, but just I love the way this guy portrayed this character. I mean, it's just whatever. Who gives a shit? It's just some dumb Rob Zombie character, but this guy, you know, I feel like he gave it his all, and just put, you know, every ounce. I think he had a lot of fun with being this. Everybody in this movie seemed like they were having a fucking ball. So, I mean, I can't take away from that. But the only problem I really have with this movie, have I even talked about what the fucking movie's about? Okay, so these carnies, I guess they are. They're driving across country, and they're driving along. They stop at this gas station. old toothless bastard tells him, "Pump your own gas, cunt, can't you read?" And it's just unnecessary. Like, people don't fucking talk like that. I mean, sure, I say the F word every, 5 words or so. But, I only use cunt when I'm talking about or to Dylan Clancy. And some of the other dialogue in this movie, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say it, on a daily basis. But my God, I mean, I feel like George Clooney, it's not his name, Rob Zombie, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Rob Zombie would be better suited to direct a horror porno. Because, sometimes I felt like this movie was going straight towards being a horror porno. Like the scene where Doomhead's fucking that fat ugly bitch. Yeah. Thanks for showing us those fucking titties, Rob Zombie. That's exactly what I wanted to fucking see. You know what? I'm taking a point off for those fugly ass titties. Anyway, so these motherfuckers are driving across country. I guess they're getting ready to set up a carnival or some shit. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. When they stop at this gas station, and then they come across this lot lizard looking bitch. She looks like a lot lizard. If you don't know what a lot lizard is, fucking Google it. But anyway, here she comes talking about catching a ride, and I bet it's a smooth ride, and I bet she can fit into tight spaces, and then so can he. And let's talk about, this dude looks just like Sid Haig. So if they ever made a prequel to House of a Thousand Corpses, or just a Captain Spaulding prequel, this motherfucker could be Captain Spaulding. So Rob Zombie, if you happen to fucking see this review, think about that, asshole. Anyway, where was I? Something about the gas station. They meet this chick, and then all of a sudden they're driving along. There's a bunch of scarecrows. So they can't get past the scarecrow because it's a roadblock. Now, keep in mind, this is like the first 15 minutes of the movie. And then all of a sudden, all hell is breaking loose. And they wake up in this warehouse where they're explained that they're going to play a game of 31. And, these rich aristocrat type motherfuckers are betting on their odds. Like, one of them's got like a 110 chance or something like that. I don't fucking know how math works. But yeah, they're basically betting on who's going to survive, or who's going to die first, or who's going to die last. They expect everybody to die. But, things don't go according to plan. People die. Lots of people die. But, these people aren't, they're not just some chumps. They got some fight in them. Especially the old Crypt Keeper looking bitch. I was not expecting her to be a badass, but she was. And then, let's talk about Sherry Moon Zombie. She's a pain in the ass. Let me tell you why. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's Rob Zombie's directing, because it's not that she is a terrible actress. Because there are plenty of scenes in this movie where her acting chops are strong. But as soon as she has to start fucking delivering dialogue, it's all downhill from there. I don't know if it's because she can't take what she's reading seriously, or if she's just really bad at reading lines. But as far as expressing emotions and just, all that stuff, she did a wonderful job. Just like she did in Rob Zombie's Halloween. But then, other than that, not that she could be typecast as baby. I still haven't seen Lords of Salem. But yeah, I feel like, everything she's in, she's technically baby, whatever, from fucking Firefly. Baby Firefly. Even in this, she feels like she's Baby Firefly. Like the whole gas station scene, it seems like something Baby Firefly would do. And it's like, we get it, you're hot. But, do you have to always be mad whorish? Like, calm the fuck down, will you? You're fucking 50-something years old, probably. And, for a 50-something-year-old woman, god damn, you're still looking good. So I'm not gonna complain that Rob Zombie puts Sherry Zombie in all of his movies. But I do think he needs to either fucking work on the dialogue or work on her fucking dialogue delivery.
She's 48.
She's only 48, but still, for a 48-year-old woman, She's fine as hell. But seriously, Rob Zombie is obsessed with his fucking wife, and that's a beautiful thing if you think about it. You know, they've been together for however fucking long, and they're still going strong. Now, granted, it's probably because, you know, she's a freak, he's a freak, and, you know, they be passing each other around like fucking joints in a fucking Leonard Skinner concert. But, yeah, I mean, she does a fairly decent job in this movie. Now, the two black guys, I know Panda, I can't remember the other one's name, but both of them gave really good performances, even though they had some very cringeworthy dialogue out the gates. Like, the whole opening, introducing us to these characters, is just, it could have been rewritten. Like, this is one of those movies where I think if they would have done it, the theatrical cut would have been way better. I mean, of course, it would have cut down on the gore, but maybe they would have been like, all right, Rob, we need to do a theatrical cut where you're not so fucking despicable. And I think the movie would have benefited from it. Or just, you know, Rob Zombie, stop writing your own goddamn movies. I mean, everybody says it. Even the people that love you think you need to stop writing your own fucking movies. I don't know how the hell you managed to make Devil's Rejects such a fucking critical success. I mean, I love the movie. I absolutely love the movie. But, you know, actually, that's probably his least white trashy of all the dialogue. Well, no, there's still some really bad dialogue. All your movies are terrible when it comes to dialogue. But when it comes to directing, lighting, cinematography, and everything else, pretty much, like the fucking music, fucking phenomenal. All right? Absolutely fucking phenomenal. And obviously, this movie had an effect on me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have went and spent all that time putting that fucking makeup on, making that fucking intro. So yeah, Doomhead is a bad motherfucker. I just, you know what? I can't say that I could do without his little half-ass porno scene, because it's an effective. It was effective for it's a fucking Rob Zombie movie. What the fuck do you want? Okay, I knew what I was getting myself into, and the reason I hadn't seen this movie is because when it first came out, I read the reviews, and I was like, no, I don't want to be disappointed again. Even though he hadn't, well, I guess Halloween 2 disappointed me, and I stopped watching his movies after that. Because I'll be honest, I am slightly a fan of Rob Zombie's first Halloween, but you'll find that out when I go do my review, or maybe I'll change my mind. Who the fuck knows? But as of right now, we're talking about 31, and I think this movie might be his third best movie. Yeah, might be his third best movie. If I had to rank them, you know what? One of these days we'll do a Rob Zombie rank, and I'm not going to do it right now, but I definitely enjoyed myself with 31. I did roll my eyes a couple times. Just, like I said, the only problem with this fucking movie is some of the dialogue, especially the two chainsaw clowns. Like, Jesus Christ. I mean, it's bad enough you guys are already fucking dressed the way you are. The fact that you gotta fucking... And I get it, you're trying to be scary, telling these bitches you're gonna fuck all their holes and shit. But it's just, come on. You can get more creative than that. That's just... I don't know. But, I think I'm going to put a solid number on this movie, and I'm going to give it a solid 7 out of 10. I can only take off so much for fucking white trashiness, because the rest of the movie is fucking balls to the wall, fucking badassery. I don't have any other way to put it than that. So anyway, yeah. Rob Zombie's 31. Have you seen it? Do you fucking hate this movie? Are you one of those people that fucking hate this movie? Or are you like me, that you can enjoy this movie even though there's things that aggravate the fuck out of you, but the things that are awesome outweigh the things that aggravate the fuck out of you? Unlike this new movie that just recently came out, and the more I think about it, the things that bother me about it outweigh the things that are awesome about it. So this is the complete opposite for me of something else, which I'm going to review it when it comes out on Blu-ray. So look forward to that. And, Make sure you like this video. Tell your friends. And make sure to subscribe if you're new here. I got to start doing better eventually. That way more people can see my content or something. Oh, also, P.S. Don't worry about it.